Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another exciting episode of Hazen Takes on the World. I'm Hazen, and we're jumping back into my series that I started about my favorite band, Coheed and Cambria, and giving my take on their albums. Today, we're taking on the second album in the series, In Keeping Secrets of Silent Earth 3. Let me get that in there so you can get a good look at it. Um, Okay, so we're gonna just jump right in. This album is the second album they released. They released this album in 2003. Now, I'm just gonna jump back real quick because I forgot to mention in my last video that the second stage Turbine Blade was released in 2002. Just a fact for you. So anyways, In Keeping Secrets of Silent Earth 3 is the name of this album. And I'm going to read you the track listing real quick here. The Ring and Return, In Keeping Secrets of Silent Earth 3, Cuts Marked in the March of Man, Three Evils Embodied in Love and Shadow, The Crowing, Blood Red Summer, The Camper Valorium 1, Faint of Hearts, Camper Valorium 2, Back End of Forever, The Camper Valorium 3, Owl the Killer, A Faber House Atlantic, and Light in the Glass. So, also, there is the hidden track, or extra track, 2113. So anyways, that's the track listing for that. I always loved this album's cover art. If I can get the camera to look at it here, it's a very cool picture of a cloudy night with just the crescent moon up in the stars. So this is a slipcover. I'm going to take it out here and show you. It is a planet in the clouds. Same on the back. Very interesting artwork there. So anyways, this album takes place 10 years after in the second stage Turbine Blade in the story. And our main character, Claudio, he's now grown up. He's a man. He was in his mid to late teen years earlier. Now he's an adult, and he has hidden away for the past 10 years on another planet. And he returns home, and he basically, the Ring and Return song starts, and it's him. He's standing in his girlfriend's yard, and he calls her on the phone, and she walks down and answers the phone, and he hangs up because it's been 10 years, and he just found out his whole family's dead. And sorry to ruin the story for you, spoiler alert, ladies and gentlemen, but and he can't bring her into it. And their old dog Apollo walks up, and he sits down and just starts telling his dog Apollo about where he's been for the past 10 years. And basically, all this run-ins with everything that he's been doing, and his adventures with Owl the Killer. I'm not getting into all these characters. I'm going to leave that up to you guys. But I'm just giving you the briefing of the story. But basically, the ending is he tells his dog Apollo that he's going to burn Star 4, and that will take us into our next album. But I'm not getting there just yet. So backing up a little bit, I love that concept. How this whole album is basically him just telling his dog where he's been for the past 10 years. Because of that, I named one of my dogs Apollo after this dog. So it has a very special place in my heart. Of the songs on here, this was actually the first album that I heard from them. I remember when I was younger hearing these songs playing on the radio when I was in high school and just loving them. My favorite song off of here, Blood Red Summer, is very popular. Faber House Atlantic is very, very popular. I'm gonna have to say my favorite song on here is probably Back End of Forever. The Camper Valorium 2, Back End of Forever. I just love that song. it's I think it gets overshadowed by The Faint of Heart and Al the Killer. Um, the other parts of the Camper Valorium trilogy part there. Um, but yeah, so the Favorite House Atlantic is also up there for me. Just going on. Fun fact, like I said, the Camper Valorium is this little section in the album, but originally it had been printed the Valorium Camper. That is Al the Killer's spaceship that he rides in, and I don't know why they changed it. They just did, and it's just one of those fun facts. Um, the logo, the symbol for this album is the keywork symbol, and I'm gonna put it up right there. The keywork symbol is very cool. It's kind of like the map of the solar system, and just it's the band's logo. I love it. I think it's really cool. I think it's a great artwork. I would love to get a tattoo of this one day. If I ever get any tattoos, I don't have any right now. But yeah, I just think it's a very cool, very cool symbol. It's like I said, it's the symbol for this album, and this was the first album I actually heard from them. So I always thought that was really cool. Other than that, I don't have much more to say about this album. I highly recommend it. If I'm going to rank this one, I would probably say this is third out of the 8 that they have out right now. And if they come out, if and when, I'm sure they will. If when they come out with more, I will adjust the material accordingly. But this is one of the ones that I definitely, when I started getting into them, I listen to this heavily. And but you know what? Sometimes things change, and that's why this is my third favorite album from Coheed and Cambria. Other than that, that's all I pretty much have to say about this album. That's that's been uh that's been enough for me today. My name is Hazen. This is Hazen Takes on the World, and that was my take on the second album from Coheed and Cambria, In Keeping Secrets of Silent Air 3. You guys have a great day. See ya.